Yo. How we doing, Marlena?
I'm doing good.
Are you sure?
Good.
You sure? You really?
I'm so good. How about you?
It's still cold out. What the heck? We talked about the weather last week.
Nobody wants to talk about that right now.
No, but I'm just saying, it's New England. We were in the Boston area. Actually, we're in Boston right now. So, yesterday 70, today like 36 or something. I mean, come on, give us a break here.
I don't know.
We've been through enough. Yeah.
The other day was so warm in the morning, right? It was like, I felt like summer was really approaching.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once it came around 5 o'clock, I was like, what happened? Yeah. Like, the sun
Good
went away.
Old New England. But hey, it is what we in the wintertime, we just got to, grin and bear it. It is what it is.
Yes.
But we have great summers here.
We
got a lot to look forward to this summer, too. Swim Boston's coming up.
Yay, Swim Boston.
It's going to be January 28th at the Boston Harbor Distillery again, which we had a great time last year.
So many new
this
updates.
Time, hey, listen. Now, okay, seriously, I'm going to give you guys a warning right now. If you don't buy your tickets early, don't come running at me saying, why is it sold out?
Disclaimer.
Okay? Well, I'm just serious. Like, you don't wait till the last minute to buy tickets.
Come on.
I don't like saying no. It's like, oh, come on, Mike. You got a few extra tickets, right? No. Stop bothering me. Get your tickets early. Don't bother me.
Every single time, if you text Michael, your fingertips are going to get electrocuted. Once you put Michael's name in your search engine and think about texting him that you need a ticket, you're going to get electrocuted.
I hope. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I could feed back a nice jolt.
You know what I'm saying?
Next time, buy the tickets in advance. Stop waiting till the last
Help
second.
us out. Should we put a discount for early bird tickets?
No. We're going to sell out anyway.
I love this
energy. We're going to sell out
energy.
anyway, so get the tickets early.
All right.
The minute we put them on sale, it'll probably be either at the end of this month or beginning of May. So, yeah, pay attention.
Yes.
We will tell you ahead of time so you know.
I'm literally live on Instagram, so literally I'm trying to keep in touch with both sides right now, and the angles are not working. But
so you're moonlighting in a way. You're definitely moonlighting. Okay,
I'm not
that's
ignoring
good.
you. I'm just on live.
That's good. But you know what? We were so busy last week. We had the live show here. We were at the Liberty.
Yeah.
We went to 4 other fashion shows. We did another event for El Mundo. Covered another event for El Mundo. It's like so much going on these days, and you're a trooper for going through.
I'm gonna be cloned.
Yeah. Well,
if anybody wants to clone me,
me first. Please. Have you ever seen the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton?
I want to be multiplied.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He multiplied himself. But here's the thing. When you make a copy of a copy, it doesn't usually end up as sharp as the original.
No.
So that's the problem. But
at least I'll show up. I'll show up in the room, but they just can't talk.
Okay. But it would be kind of nice if we could kind of split up and have a couple extra people around.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
Like us, Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of, while we're talking, I'm going to run a little B-roll of some of the stuff that we did last week. We were at the Liberty for the Journey magazine release.
Yes.
That was one of the things we did with Bob, and we're going to have Bob as a guest very soon. And we also gave an award at the Liberty. Okay, with Elise. This is for the... was she print model for 2025? And then we were at the Evolve Her. Evolve Her. It was like a seminar and fashion show. That was with your girl, right? And then we went to this. No, this was great. You got to see the looks that Marlena had for the fashion show at the Great Woods Lodge. It was hosted by Aaron Logan from NBC 10. And these are the looks that she had on the runway for that night. And they were very elegant. And, of course, Marlena loves being on the runway.
Who doesn't?
Well, I mean, but look at you. Gonna get married. I mean, that song is still in my head with Bruno Mars,
That was such a... The DJ knew what he needed to do that day.
Right. And then we ran into Chrissy Ais, who was a recording artist from some big hits in the 80s. And that was what we had going on for... that
was literally 4 days back to back.
Yes.
And I don't know how
one after another, after another, after another.
I didn't have no energy for any of those, but we sure did it. And I felt like, okay, this is, you know what?
What?
There's just so many things I want to talk about, but I got to simplify it when I talk about these things. So I can't just ram and talk about what I want to talk about. But 4 days of just doing those things back to back, I feel like that's exactly what we need to do. Obviously, nobody knows, but Michael lives 2 hours away from me. And having to do this like every single day back to back, it's a lot of time. A lot of time.
It's a lot of effort. And, what we have to remind people is it doesn't stop when we're done either.
No.
Because then we have editing to do. And, we have to schedule when we're going to air everything. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on from after we're even left the building, so to speak.
Exactly. And then,
and who knows,
showing up.
You know who knows all about that with us?
Yeah.
This woman right here.
This woman right here, literally doing what she does best. People may think that she's on the phone ignoring you. No, that's her job.
Posting right now.
Yes, exactly. She's always posting. Angela, you want to get close to the mic? I know. Get close to that microphone, Angela, so I can hear you.
Sorry.
There we go.
She literally, that's her job to live on her phone. So, like, if she ever hates her job.
Yeah, if you ever see her on her phone, she is not ignoring. She's working.
I know. I say
constantly.
that too often to like people I just meet. Like, I think you were sitting there when I was at the Liberty last week. And a woman came over and just started speaking to me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not ignoring you. But, like, I don't come here to hang out.
Exactly. No. I am working.
I'm working right now.
Exactly. Posting. Because you know what? If Angela's at an event and you couldn't make it, just tune into her social media because you'll see what's going on.
This lady is going to be everywhere. I'm telling you. If you don't know Angela for being everywhere, then you don't know Angela.
That's right.
You don't know her at all.
That's right.
In style.
And by the way, Angela brought us a little something, which we're gonna show later on. What? She wanted to do it. She also
don't whip those out.
We already had a preview, and I can tell you right now, that was one hell of a preview. So
for sure,
Angela will be coming in just a little bit. So I mean, with what she brought for us, it's definitely so okay. Fashion Hour TV. We showed a little bit about what's going on. What's coming up in the very near future? Angela, I know you get your ears to the ground.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening in the city?
What's happening in the city? It's a little quiet at the exact moment, considering, things are in transition. A lot of people try to steer away from actual... Marlena. People try to steer away from events during, actual clearly Easter, and then it's because there's also so many graduations and weddings. So we're getting to the point where things are a little quiet. However, we do have the inaugural Boston Fashion Summit coming up. Yes. That'll be on June 6th. Also, I've spoke to Bava because we didn't know we were having events on the same day. So I called Bava. I was like, Bava, I love you. What's going on? So we talked about it. He went to his board. I went back to our board. And we decided that we're going to shorten our event a little bit. And then we're going to filter everybody on over to the Fashion Icons meet and greet on June 6th because we'll be from 11 to 4. They'll be from 4 to 8.
I thought his was June 7th.
June 6th.
Oh, it's June 6th. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So that's June 6th and June 6th.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
June 6th and June 6th.
Oh, yeah.
And then April 16 is Patty Silver is going to be showing at the Liberty.
Liberty, right?
That's right.
Yes.
I knew that. I'm supposed to talk to her.
Thank you, Patty, for giving us that.
Oh, yes. Patty! Is she on there?
Yeah.
Hi, Patty! Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've lost our audience.
Yeah.
They're all
that's
going to the Instagram
exciting.
feed now. Yeah.
Patty will be... Excuse me. Patty is really excited. She's going to do the Liberty. She's going to do her very own show. So this is this is a bit of an expansion for Miss Patty, considering the fact, she's always done a lot of collaborations. So it's great to, set foot, and she's got plenty of looks for 3 rounds. So that'll be exciting.
That's good. Actually, speaking of the Liberty, they're going to be wrapping up their season in May, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Right
we got to. I think we talked to Leah the other day, and she said that we're probably going to be going back to the Liberty for another live broadcast in May. Probably the last. We're going to close it out with another live broadcast. They've got some really. By the way, they've got some really huge big screen TVs in there now too.
Yeah,
so you got to check that out. You got to go when we do another live there. You got to go check us out.
Yes.
Check that out. It's a great atmosphere, great way to kick off the summer.
Yes.
And about a month after that, we'll be doing Swim Boston. Okay, so yeah, you want to come check all that out.
Anyone that wants to show up for the live broadcast or wanting to be a content creator or a marketer for the event, I don't mind you showing up. I don't mind you getting in contact with us. If you want to get in, we can do a trade. You know, you can get a free ticket, get in, do some content for us, and get out. So I'm willing to talk to more people that are interested in showing up to events, any photographers, any videographers that want to, hone in, get in the room, and just feel and have a good time, basically. Of course, in an exchange of content. So,
okay,
yeah.
Sounds good. That's a good pitch.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We always like to share the love, if you want to call it that. And obviously, photographers and videographers like Angela are important to us.
Yes,
absolutely important. But unfortunately, we do have limited space. So the more we know about you, and if we've worked with you before, if you'd like to work with us, we need to see your quality of work. We have to know that you're going to follow through. That's important. We can't just have somebody coming in and say, oh, I went there, good, now I don't have any obligation. No, you kind of do. And it's not just to us, it's to the community. Because these people these models, stylists, anybody involved, they like to see what they did. And they share it on their social media. It's a win-win-win. For everybody. So, you got to do that, okay? It helps your brand. It helps our brand. It helps the models or designers or whoever was involved, okay? It helps the community.
And we don't only want to use your content for our purposes. It's also for your purposes as well. So being exposed from the scene or the environment, and then you having the opportunity to also be in the room, you get to network. That's part of the biggest thing too, getting to know our network. And then also, you never know, you could be published in one of the publishers that we have. So we have Scene and Style, we have In Boston, we have Journey Magazine, we have Dime, there's so many people that we work with that why wouldn't we consider your stuff or your pictures for our publication, especially if it's high quality and you want to be recognized in some way. So there's always ways to work with us and for us to work with you, because that's exactly what you get out of it.
Okay. All right, Angela, what do you got to add to that? Because you're in the middle of it all the time.
What do you mean by add?
About the photographers and videographers that are in the mix in the press pit, inviting them. There's a certain etiquette, first of all. There's a certain etiquette, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you got to stumble all over everybody. Everyone can get their shot, okay? And you got to be understanding that we're trying to help everybody. We're trying to make sure everybody gets what they need, and we try and make sure that everybody gives back too. That's very important. Okay. All right. So a lot of stuff coming up before summer. Then we go into summer vibe, and then we're ready for the fall season, which is our biggest season.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. It's our biggest season.
Yeah.
And we got the Boston Fashion Awards on October 12th, Monday. I'm hoping the Patriots don't play that night because we haven't seen the NFL schedule. But even so, it's one night. It's early enough in the season. You can take one night off. We'll put the Patriots game up on the screens or something.
Somewhere.
If they are playing that
night.
Well, now that they've been in the Super Bowl, they probably get more night games. Right. But hopefully not that Monday night.
Well, talking about BFA.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about BFA.
We've been, planning and adding more people to the scene and expanding on that. But we're not only expanding, we're also still giving out hardware.
That's right. And that's what we're doing tonight.
We're giving someone. We're acknowledging people. Anytime you see us on live, anytime we're on live, we're acknowledging somebody. Mm-hmm. We're not only acknowledging me, but you. And Angela and Michael and everybody.
We're all one big happy family.
Yes. We did Elise for Journey Magazine. We gave her an award during the new release for Journey Magazine. So he's coming out with season 6?
Yeah, that was 5. So 6 is on. That was 5. 6.
You just released season 5. Now he's on his newest adventure with season 6. So I cannot wait for that.
Good old Bob.
And we have to shout out In Boston Magazine. They also had their release party for their I forget. She has so many seasons. I forget.
That was the spring issue.
The spring issue.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was spring. Yeah.
Yeah, spring issue.
There was. I still need to. I have to find it. I haven't gotten it yet. Anne Marie, where are you?
I need one too.
There was there. I wrote an article about the Boston Fashion Awards.
Yes, she did. Thank you very much, Angela. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
So
and thank you
there
to.
you go. Look at that.
Thank you to Anne Marie for putting it in there.
Yes,
absolutely.
Thank you, Angela. And thank you, Anne Marie and Boston Magazine for giving us a page. Really appreciate you. What else?
Jeez, we get a lot of thank yous, don't we? 15 minutes of thank yous. No,
I know, right?
But we are going to give away another award, and we want to thank this person for coming tonight.
Yes.
That's another thank you in a way,
Drum
right?
roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Are we introducing our next guest? And there she is, Carla Shaw.
Fabulous Carla Shaw.
That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome to Fashion Hour TV, Carla.
Carla, yes.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm starstruck, guys. I'm overwhelmed. But I have to
I love to hear
calm
that.
down. I have to calm down.
Carla, you're in the fashion business. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with us?
Oh, no.
We're crazy, right?
No, you guys are awesome. There's nothing wrong about you.
Carla is a jewelry
designer.
designer, and she won for Accessories Designer of the Year.
Yes.
Okay, so congratulations. 2025. Okay.
Yes.
2025 was a pretty good year, wasn't it?
It was.
It really was a good year.
For previous years were always great. Okay.
Yeah.
The difference between last year and 2 years ago, we wanted to put new people in the pool because they were being recognized for still being a part of the industry. And we wanted to we added new people to the circle when it comes to at least looking over of the criteria or just another input on what we are missing or filling these gaps on. So bringing more people into the realm of having extra eyes and then credibility as well. Because when it comes to the criteria of the Boston Fashion Awards, not every time you've been let's say you've been a part of the industry for 10 years. Sometimes you won't get an award for that, but it doesn't mean you're not recognized or people are not acknowledging you. It's just more like we haven't got there yet, right? And sucks to say that because who are we? In a lot of ways, like who are we?
I know who I am. I don't know who you are, though.
Right?
You just walked right in here.
But when it comes to the criteria, we want to be able to acknowledge people that we haven't acknowledged before, or they haven't been acknowledged in a long time, or we haven't seen them, but we had a new fresh eye on it. So it wasn't us repainting the fruit. It was actually going back to the root and feeding that. So Carla, you've been around for some time, right?
5 years.
5 years in the making, and you're continuing to be in Boston.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what even made you get into the Boston industry or fashion industry?
Sure. Get a little closer to the mic too, Carla. We want to hear you.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. I don't know if I needed to put more makeup on if I'm about to pass out, but I hope so. But guys, thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
To be on this platform with the performer is an honor for me. Marlena, Angela, Michael, really, thank you so much for inviting me to be here. So I've been in this industry for 5 years, as I said, in the middle of COVID, 2021.
Oh, yeah, that's
July.
tough to start during COVID, yeah.
Yes, but for me, instead of seeing only the problems, I saw an opportunity. And I launched Carla Shaw Sustainable Fashion. And that was the best move I've ever done career-wise, because I really think that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I have an enormous passion for sustainability and for fashion. So to be in the scene in Boston amongst you guys, and I am in the best company. I've met so many wonderful people through Carla Shaw. So I'm so thankful. I am. And by the way, about your criteria, I think you have the exactly right criteria because I won.
you.
So it must be the right criteria. So don't
There you
change
go.
your
I
criteria.
love
There you go. That's positive.
Yes.
Very
And
positive.
that's the exact attitude we love. Really. And we accept all types of attitudes, fortunately. Right? But that's the thing.
All are welcome.
What we reciprocate, like what we put out there, we want reciprocated. And it's always with love. It's always with, at least what we want to put out, we want to get back. Right?
Absolutely. And you're doing the right thing.
Appreciate that. And it was a pleasure to just get to know you. So, and an extension of giving out awards, right? And getting people recognized. We wanted to put people on a platform to hear their voice. Who are you? What are you doing? What's going on? Right?
That's wonderful. And without interrupting you, what you're doing is more than giving awards, as you said. You are building a community.
Yes.
And a community that in many instances have a bad rap.
Yeah.
Because, you're individualists, you're only looking for your own our own success. We want to only promote our own things. So what you are doing is and I have done a couple of things in that way to promote us as a group,
yes,
to build the community up, because we need more of that, especially Boston, because it's a relatively small community, right? So you have to get together, you have to do partnerships, collaborations, and push everybody up. Nobody's successful alone.
Oh my God.
And actually, success alone is not fun.
No.
So you have to bring your friends along.
I love
There you
that
go.
wisdom. That wisdom is so good because a lot of people don't understand that though, right? So talking about collaborations, I know you know Angela for a very long time now. Can you name some collaborations on what you've did for the last few years?
Absolutely. Well, I have so many, but recently, last week, Carla Shaw, every season, we launched the lookbook, right? And I always go and I research kind of cute outfits and that pair up with my absolutely stunning jewelry, right?
Which is
Real
very
plants,
stunning.
preserved.
I love white and blue with gold.
My earrings. Anyway, so for this, I just launched last week the spring lookbook.
Yeah.
And I said, instead of, you guys have to check it out, super cute. And it's one of my posts with most views. I get thousands and thousands of views. So for that reason, instead of looking and researching for looks, I asked my girlfriends who own stores, who own boutiques, to offer me a look, an outfit, and I would pair up with my jewelry and do the looks.
Are you taking notes? Is everybody taking notes? I
Yes,
hope you're
Carla
taking
likes
notes.
to collaborate.
I love, and every single meeting that I go, I talk about collaboration. So I had Bogo Split with me, Oblige, because I love. I have Dear Duchess. I had Mira looks from Cape Cod. I had Da Vinto. Oh my God, now I forgot. Da Vinto, who is a wonderful friend of mine, Aista, because Aista collaborated when I launched the clothing line last year.
Awesome.
So she has a wonderful clothing line, Da Vinto. So that was so much fun because I like to, call out when you are in a position or in a place where you have an opportunity to bring your friends along, do it, guys.
Awesome.
Very
Wow.
good. We actually have a couple slides we can show of Carla's work.
Yay.
So let's take a look. Okay, look at this one.
Oh,
This
isn't that cute?
it's like a leaf of some.
Because, yes, guys, so Carla Shaw is about sustainability. I'm all about pairing up and matching nature, handmade work with glamour, because only because sustainable doesn't mean that cannot be, because there's a rap behind it, right? Doesn't have to be glamour, and I'm all about glamour with sustainability. So all my pieces, all the pieces that I have in the store, some Carla Shaw, some not, are made with real plants that are harvested by hand. In the wild or private farms or at the right time. Some plants are only harvested once a year to protect the ecosystem. And then they're dehydrated naturally by putting between the books or by the sun. And then they are, I'm simplifying the process that takes about 50 days. And they're preserved, under 18 karat gold or silver and rhodium. So each piece in my collection has its own DNA. Nothing matches, nothing ever will. Not even a pair of earrings will not be identical.
So
but that's part of the
material
charm.
that you have, is that the process that you did with that?
Yes, and by the way, I like to stress that I don't make them. I design them and help to design.
Okay.
But the real artists are in Brazil. The artisans that make for me, I have their pictures in my website because I don't want to take their credit.
Why don't you put that up to the camera so they can take a really good close look at that?
Oh, instead of putting to the microphone?
That's right, the camera.
I'm gonna once you do that, I'm gonna take it. And
Check this out.
Everybody.
So
Hello.
this is a real cypress leaf. So this
Cypress
is
leaf.
nature eternalized. So this is special because, we all want to be special, look beautiful, glamorous, and at the same time feel good about it. Right? Because there are a lot of plastics in the fashion industry, a lot of, artificial materials, processed materials, and this is a plant. Some gold is cleaned up and to be part of the.
So you say, can I take the honors of holding this?
Oh my God.
Carla, I love the story behind your stuff.
Wow.
This is a lemon cypress. And thank you for mentioning story, Angela, because each plant that is in the collection has a meaning, has a reason to be in the collection. For one of that I always use as an example is the grace herb. Grace herb is known as arruda in Brazil. And Brazilians believe that arruda protects you from arruda. Protects you from bad energy, envy, bad luck.
No, I
so
love this.
each plant in my collection has a meaning. For instance, rosemary is the herb of love, but because of Shakespeare's Ophelia, is also known as the remembrance herb. So clients go there, and I tell them that plants have a story. My clients find their plants that tell their story.
Yes.
So they buy something or give out as a gift something that has a meaning, something that's lasts a long time.
That is such
So
a
beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Carla.
such
It's
a really
just
great
beautiful.
way of represent. Like, okay, people wear
Time.
I'm sorry, Angela.
No, go ahead. Every time I hear these stories, I'm just like, oh.
Yes. Okay. So I love everything that you had to say about what your story behind this is, right? And what it means to you, because you said that you started something like this in COVID times, and you saw it as an opportunity instead of an obstacle, like for most people saw it as. And you used that time to really birth something new for yourself, which, like I said, it was a difficult time for everybody. So now that you were launching this, now you've collaborated with so many people. You have a great story behind it. Where do you see Carla Shaw going?
Well, don't ask me that because I taking a shower, eating, or I'm always thinking. I'm like, what's next? What's next? And I do have a pipeline. Some of things that I can disclose, some I can't. But what I started last year, and that brings me great joy and I want to continue, is bringing new other artists to my store, because in January of 2025 I opened my brick and mortar at the heart of Newton Center, Piccadilly Square, 79 Union Street. Please stop by and visit me. And I'm in love with my boutique. I cannot wait to wake up in the morning to go. I'm always changing the window, doing this and that. And last year I started bringing new artists, because since now I have a store, and sustainable fashion is also known as slow fashion. So it takes a long time to make. So I need an inventory. So that, what? Why I don't invite other people who have the same mentality, that do the same type of jewelry that I do, into the store. And I brought a couple of collaborations. I brought Verde, I brought Alma from Colombia, and she's amazing. Her jewelry is absolute off the charts. She preserves in 24 karat gold instead of 18, and she embellishes some of her pieces with emeralds or freshwater pearls. So it's great. I brought Angela, who makes, who makes also jewelry sustainable with seeds in orange peels, so complements exactly Carla Shaw collection. So I'm bringing more and more. I brought wallets from Brooklyn, from Low & Company, and they make wallets made with cactus leather, because everything in my store is plant-based, no animal byproduct. So made with cactus leather. I brought Matt Oliver from London, and wallets that made with apple leather. So things that are different, novelty, but keeping the mission, keeping my core. I stay on my lane, right? Sustainability, made with plants, fruits or vegetables. So it's fun. So I went into this wave. This is my niche, sustainability, fruits and plants, and it's working out. So I've been known now for the place that sells this type of jewelry. So people come from Maine, Cape Cod, all over the place to my store, because they know what they are going to find.
Yes. They know what they're gonna find, and they may not find they may not find a matching one, but they're gonna find something that they really like
That
or what they
speaks to
love.
them. That
You took
speaks
the
to
words
them.
out of my mouth. I was gonna say something.
That's
that
how
spoke to
I
them.
am, though.
Yeah,
Like with a
if
good
you talk to me,
accessory,
I'm like, okay, I need you.
I need it, right?
too.
Unfortunately.
I know.
Let's take a look at some more of them.
Yes, we gotta look at
Sometimes
some more.
Too much speaks to me.
Oh,
Hello,
I
guys.
love this
Isn't
shop.
this absolutely gorgeous?
Yes.
This is a pair of earrings made with lemon cypress. Lemon cypress is extremely aromatic. And I have some lemon cypress in my store as well. And you rub between your fingers. It's amazing. But in this case, they're not smelling. It doesn't have aroma anymore because they're under 10 layers of 18 karat gold. And I also have it in silver. Super charming. And what I like about the collection as well is because they dress up any outfit. You can have a t-shirt and jeans or shorts and put a pair of the earrings. You look absolutely gorgeous, ready to go. Or you can wear like to the opera, to the symphony, to anywhere else. It's also
I haven't seen a leaf, right? But it looks like a little branch.
oh,
Right, like a little-
This is a little bunch of it.
Yeah.
And I have a jewelry in my store that's made with only the leaves or the branch.
Oh my
It's
god!
yeah, you can find anything. You have to stop by. I'm waiting for your visit.
I'm.
I love having celebrities
You know
at the
what?
store.
Ben, it's
You know what?
I love it. I love
She's
the
ready to empty her bank account.
She
right
really
now.
is.
do.
I get. You know what? Everybody's stealing my money. Y'all are stealing my money.
And you know what? It's super. I have a broad range of products.
Yes.
So, but a lot of comments that I get is that for the value and the beauty and handmade and the price of the gold, but they find super affordable.
Awesome.
Last week, Sunday, because I open on Sundays. Mondays are my only day off. A client came and she was, we were talking so much, she almost left the store without paying, because that's a thing that I have. I forget to charge. And she came back. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I have to charge. She goes, Carla, I would pay twice the price.
Yeah.
that's
Anyway,
nice.
Nice,
but-
I love that.
So I told her, so go ahead. I'm kidding.
Sure, we'll take
But
that.
you're
Why
I
free
not?
love
to,
that.
so.
Let's take a look
Don't
at the.
tell me twice. But it's some pieces you cannot believe the price,
Yes.
right?
So let's look at more pieces. Okay, here we go. There you go. Leaf.
This is one of my staples. This is quina leaf. Quina is a medicinal leaf that is in quinine in tonic water. So it's a large leaf. So my entire quina collection is cut to shape. And this one, you cannot tell by this picture, but it's wavy, has a curve to it. And most of my clients become collectors of my collection, by the way. And this, every single collector has. This is a magical pair of earrings. You put them on, you're like, wow.
Yes.
I didn't know it was this gorgeous. And in my store, I don't know if you can see a picture of my store. One of the walls is a huge picture of a model, Helena Glinslet.
Helena.
Amazing, gorgeous.
Yeah.
The picture is done by Andrew Doon, who is also a master.
Andrew Dunn.
Hey, baby.
Love you, Andrew.
So, Andrew, so a picture, and Helena Glinslet, who is like a muse. So it's a huge picture of her face wearing these quina earrings. So it's a staple. All my collectors have a pair, as they should.
Perfect. Oh my goodness. So where did you even know about something like this? Were you doing it as a hobby? Or is it something for fun that you just do on your free time? Even though that's what a hobby is, but the definition, I broke it down.
No, I own another business, believe me or not, with my sister. It's a snack business called Banana Samba. A plug-in for Banana Samba. Banana Samba is an amazing 100% natural snack. And I partner with my sister, Ruth. So through that business, the grapevine, it's not a grape banana, but a grapevine. They came to me, the artisans came to me because they work with people in France, in the Netherlands, and Japan, Tokyo.
Yeah.
But they wanted to bring their art to Brazil. So they contacted somebody, said, oh, I know someone that you should talk to, Carla. And they did a presentation to me. Actually, they sent me an email on November. But because of the holidays, I was so busy with Banana Samba, I even didn't open I know that in February, I opened the message. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? I contact them. Are you still interested? They said yes. 3 months later, I had my website up and running. And I sold only on websites
Business
for
essentials.
a year or so. And then I started doing markets because I wanted to meet my clients up close and personal. I want to feel the pulse of who was buying, get their feedback. So I started doing markets and it was an amazing experience. Opened the doors. I met other brands. They wanted to open brick and mortar together.
Yeah.
I said, I'm in. So my first store was in Wellesley, Massachusetts. I was there for 1 year, but then I needed more space. And I found this little space in Newton Center.
Wow.
That's my story. But I
Very
still sell
good.
online and I still do markets.
Perfect.
Markets are super important.
I was just thinking we have to have her back for fun with food.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
my
yes,
God.
banana
Get the
samba.
snacks.
I would love. Actually, CNN chose banana samba as one of the best snacks in America in
Wow.
2022 or 2023. It was huge. And bakers, I should say, from Food Network also mentioned
Whoa,
banana
okay.
samba.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Those are so many
absolutely.
great accomplishments in the matter of 5 years?
Oh, I know, right? I'm only 19 and I've done so much. You must be like, oh my
I
God.
love it. We won't tell. Don't worry. Nobody's watching anyway.
That's
right?
another show. That's another show.
Just hearing about how you broke into another industry while you were nurturing another one. But I can imagine what this in 5 years, because you were working on something else for so long.
And I had a full-time job during the day. I was
Whoa,
a
Full-time job.
financial coach for a not-for-profit organization who helps women, families, I should say, majority women, that are in a difficult situation. So I used to
my
work with them,
goodness.
teach them finances, credit, savings, and achieving their ultimate goal, either open a business or buying a house. So I was working 24/7.
Can I take your
Excellent.
contact after this? I'm gonna need
do,
I'm gonna
baby.
need it.
Please do,
Okay,
baby.
awesome.
I
Carla.
can't find an official one of it, Carla, but there's that much. I was at her opening. Yes.
official-
You can see
Oh,
the
I think we
salad.
got
Can I
a
see
couple
this
more
real quick?
slides. Let's
Yeah,
see.
let's
You
see.
know
if
what?
You got
there's
some
any
events
more.
coming up, Carla?
I told you I love have celebrities.
So what's
at the
going
store.
on here?
This
Let's
is the-
see.
Yeah, this is my
This-
spring.
Spring collection?
lookbook.
Okay.
Yes, this is my spring.
Spring
Is this
lookbook?
soon?
It's
spring- this
already-
spring
it's
lookbook.
already
It's
out.
already
It's already out.
It's already out.
Bloom
already
and
out.
shine with Carla Shaw, sustainable fashion. Well, that also reminds me, Carla.
Yes.
This might not be as sustainable, but
This is not sustainable. You could preserve it if something happens to it.
I will.
Why don't you show it there, Marlena? Went over to your camera first.
Yes, for sure. So for 2025 Boston Fashion Awards, designer accessory leading nominee, Carla
Wow. Guys, I can retire now.
Oh, I hope not.
Doors are closing tomorrow. Oh my goodness, what
Why
a
don't you show them all
honor.
that?
Yeah.
What
Carla.
an honor.
Yeah, you're gonna get the lights. The
There-
lights will reflect a little bit.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. The TV monitor is reflecting in the.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
you can see her in
So
the picture.
good.
Too. That's cool.
This
I
is
love that.
amazing.
So good.
Amazing,
I'm living for your essence right now. Your essence is literally flowing.
As it
Congratulations.
should be. It
Yes.
should be, because this has a huge importance in many levels. Because I was recognized by my colleagues. You are one of the most important platforms in fashion in Boston. So it's that's what I said, that spirit of building a community, keeping us together, rooting for us, keep us going, pushing us forward. That's what you do, and that's the meaning that it carries. I'm going to put in my store.
Can take a picture, send it
Of
to us.
course I will. Of
I
course
wanna
will.
see
Are you
it.
kidding me? This is beautiful. Thank you so
Well,
much.
You're
hey,
very welcome.
And keep
Well
doing
deserved.
this.
Yes.
Keep doing. You have no idea how much this touches us, how much this award is important to us, and the work that you're doing, the effect that has, many levels, many layers, and it has an everlasting effect.
Thank you
Please
very
keep going,
much.
and thank
Really
you so much.
appreciate
The
that.
honor.
I really do appreciate those words of affirmation and those words of encouragement. That's exactly, we don't really do it for that, right?
It shows. It shows.
But we are so grateful and thankful for people like you that are willing to just advocate and how you felt about it, what it means to you. And then what's so important to us is taking that legacy and showing other people what it is to be someone like you. That's why we do that, because it's so important. I work with youth. So it's very important for you to understand when you're coming to a business like this, there's so many great people, right? So many great people.
So many.
But you got to have great partners when you're doing something like this.
Absolutely.
And that's all that means. Having great partners, having people that want to support you, having people that want to actually protect what you got going on. Let's say, for instance, I love that you said the people from that wanted to do something in Brazil and they called you and you were able to bring your resources back home.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what we love. We love stories like that you're willing to use yourself as a mission. Go out there, serve the people, bring back what you're doing to the people because you didn't see it for yourself.
My roots.
Your
My
roots.
roots. Those are my roots.
I love it.
Yeah, and I love my roots. And I've told in other interviews recently to Cornacchio that I'm so proud to be Brazilian. I'm so proud to be Latina. We have so many skills and something that's very special of us that we have to offer. So I love being an ambassador of Brazil. I always wanted to be. And now that I
want to be an ambassador for Brazil.
Please, you have to fight it.
I want to do that.
From Brazil first.
This is before my
I literally, I'm not even kidding.
Hey,
Literally,
move to Brazil. We'll be
I
good.
was in a lift. Okay, the other day, and someone goes, you're Brazilian? I said no.
Sure.
But I'll take it.
Right?
We Brazilians take you anytime, girl. We take you anytime.
I heard they get great soccer teams. Down
Yes.
Oh,
I know.
I hope Brazil is losing a little bit of the edge, but I have full faith that this year we are going to deliver. Let's go, Brazil.
I love it.
there. We're coming up on the World Cup very soon.
yes,
very soon.
yes.
Angela's just stomping at the bit. Can't wait. Can't wait.
She
Angela.
literally
I can't
is
wait.
past herself right now with this. But what I do know is that you worked with El Mundo Boston before, right?
Yes, I was recognized by them.
Yes, you were recognized by El Mundo Boston. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was many springs ago. My skin looked a little bit better. My goodness, camera! We have to put a special lens on this camera. I was checking myself out. I'm like, oh my god! But anyways, many months ago, I used to work at State Street Corporation in marketing, but I also was part of the LAPG, Latin Americans Professional Group. I was part of the steering committee. And together with Evelyn Reyes, who is amazing, Paul Francisco, and so many others. You're like 5 or 6. And El Mundo recognized us as one of the group, as 5 or 6 of the 100 top most influential people in the Latino community.
Wow.
So
Wow.
the cover of the newspaper, Thank you, guys. This is not my first appearance in media.
No, it's not. But
I had other
love that,
rodeos
Carla.
before. But
Yes.
yeah, it was super fun. We had
Awesome.
a huge event in Boston, and the governor, Deval Patrick, was there, and I was a huge fan.
Wow, you've come full circle then, right?
this is
Yes.
Back to the original
is this
spot.
nostalgic?
Right?
Is
So El Mundo is my mundo.
There you go.
Planeta, yes.
Yes.
It's
Well,
so
thank you
good
very
to
much.
hear that.
We really appreciate you coming down tonight.
I feel a fan.
You know, and telling your story. That's very important. And we hope to see you at the Fashion Awards again this October.
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
and that's October 12th. Okay, so it's a month earlier than 2025. So we're going to kind of get it out of the way, and then we get the whole fall to kind of recuperate.
Yes,
Pretty
and
much.
I
Okay.
also want to let you know if you're looking for models for jewelry, if she's looking for models for jewelry, right?
I always
Let me
am.
know because we are always looking for people like vice versa. If you're looking for people, we know
For
people.
brands to partner. Absolutely. Let's partner up. And I would love, after the show, I want to continue, be close to you.
Yeah.
There you
Don't
go.
forget about me. And
We're going to close with one thing right here. Sorry, Carl.
oh, yes.
We are not going to forget about you, Carla.
Angela brought these to us.
Brought.
No, she didn't buy. She baked these. She didn't buy these. No, these are Easter cookies. We're gonna leave some for you, Alberto, if you're watching
Yeah,
tonight.
Alberto,
We're gonna leave some for you, so you can have with your coffee tomorrow.
Yes.
And
She
these
can
are
do
so
it
cute.
already.
Thank you so much, Angela. And by the way, these things are awesome. We had samples before we
Forgot
start.
cookies.
Look,
Yes.
Angela's already dived into them already. Dove into them. Excuse me. So thank you, Angela.
Yes.
We hope everyone has a great Easter this weekend. For the Orthodox, we hope you have a great Easter, Palm Sunday this weekend for Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox. And we'll be back next week on Thursday, and we're going to be live from the Boston International Film Festival at the Simons IMAX next Thursday night at 9 o'clock. So you got to check that out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I need to put that on my calendar.
Yeah, I think you do. Angela, have a great week. We thank you and appreciate you coming down too and bringing us munchies. Okay, very good. Carla, congratulations
Carla.
once again.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
guys.
so much. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Stay tuned next week live. Bye-bye.